has COVID affected the music for the show? A big part of it is just some of the rules and regulations that we are working around for everyone's safety. And, you know, our safety and health is the number one concern. So we are doing a fully recorded show where we are creating tracks and then layering vocals on top of those tracks. So that way we are only singing in the space for a short amount of time to record parts, and then we're layering everything together. And based on different guidelines of what is healthy and how long we can sing together, we do a lot of recording for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and then we clear that same space, giving the air time to circulate. And so a lot of the students have had to learn things independently on their own. We're also learning about the recording process and what's worked and making adjustments as we go. So it's trying to keep everything live and in the spirit while doing things on recordings and making tracks. So it's a little bit of a learning curve, but I think our students are really navigating that process really well.
There's no business like show business, like no business I know.
Everything about it is appealing, everything the traffic will allow. Nowhere could you get that happy feeling when you are stealing that extra bow. There's no people like show people, they smile when they are low.
So essentially what we're doing is we are using the sound equipment that we have had and everyone forgot about. We have 2 internal recordings for all of the accompaniment, so when the actors are singing, they can listen to it. And we have 5 microphones available for their singing. We have 1 set of headphones for me to listen to and a set of headphones for Sarah to listen into so she can hear them sing. And every single time we record, we create however many microphones. If we have 5 microphones singing, every single time we record it, we record 5 separate files. So at the end of a night, we can have anywhere between like 50 and 60 individual files, which is very helpful because we don't have to scrap any takes then. So one person kind of has an off take, we just use a different scrap tape of theirs. And the plan is to mix it all down into manageable, usable files and play back and use them for video recording of The Melody Lingers On.
We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. The way that she moves and the moment it proves that she certainly can.
She certainly can.
So doing a musical during COVID has been very interesting. We have to film our vocals separate from our filming of the dancing and the blocking. It's kind of interesting to do the vocals separate because it kind of gets us prepared for if we ever to do a album, which is super fun. It feels totally safe. Everyone has to wear their mask, obviously, and we're not allowed to sing in front of everyone at once. So it's been interesting.
And again, remember, this volume is okay. This means I need more. This means less. Okay.
So the challenge, I think, or difference between having our vocals pre-recorded versus just saying them if we were naturally if times were normal. The hardest part for me, I think, is having the acting be there. So when I film my stuff separately, I feel like I don't act. So when I'm on stage, I am acting. You only can see, obviously, half my face, so like you have to act through the mask, I think. But at the same time, it's hard when I film my vocals 2 weeks, 3 weeks earlier, so maybe I was feeling a different way than I am the day we film.
Their noses in the air, high hats and arrow collars, wide spats and lots of dollars, spending every dime for a wonderful time.
It's important to expose audiences and our students to Irving Berlin's music because he's one of the greats. He's one of the grandfathers of this type of music. He also really transitioned us from the 30s and 40s into the golden age of musical theater. His expanse of music is pretty astounding. And the great thing is every song we do, there's someone in the audience who that's going to be their favorite song. Some of the well-known songs like Cheek to Cheek or Putting on the Ritz, those are songs that our students are somewhat familiar with or might have heard. But again, for a generation, that is what they grew up with. And so this is music for storytelling. It's of a time period. And there's, again, just such a wealth of information historically in this music that Irving Berlin wrote.